The first recipe for happiness is, avoid too lengthy meditation on the past. Men fear silence as they fear solitude, because both give them a glimpse of the terror of life's nothingness. The greedy search for money or success will almost always lead men into unhappiness. Why? Because that kind of life makes them depend upon things outside themselves. Conversation would be vastly improved by the constant use of 4 simple words: I do not know. The art of growing old is the art of being regarded by the oncoming generations as a support, and not as a stumbling block. It is better to teach a few things perfectly than many things indifferently. Art is an effort to create, beside the real world, a more humane world. Few are they who have never had a chance to achieve happiness, and fewer those who have taken that chance. Memory is a great artist. For every man and for every woman it makes the recollection of his or her life a work of art and an unfaithful record. If you create an act, you create a habit. If you create a habit, you create a character. If you create a character, you create a destiny. Above all things, never be afraid. The enemy who forces you to retreat is himself afraid of you at that very moment. A happy marriage is a long conversation which always seems too short. We owe to the Middle Ages the 2 worst inventions of humanity: romantic love and gunpowder. The difficult part in an argument is not to defend one's opinion but rather to know it. Every 10 years you should delete from your mind a few ideas that your experience has proven to be false. We can talk frankly about our defects only to those who recognize our qualities. A true woman loves a strong man because she knows his weaknesses. She protects as much as she is protected. A marriage without conflicts is almost as inconceivable as a nation without crises. Experience is valuable only when it has brought suffering and when the suffering has left its mark upon both body and mind. Time is a factor in all action. An imperfect scheme put into action at the proper time is better than a perfect one accomplished too late. To be witty is not enough. One must possess sufficient wit to avoid having too much of it. Without a family, man, alone in the world, trembles with the cold. Smile, for everyone lacks self-confidence, and more than any other one thing a smile reassures them.